Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I have the most adorable winter collection for you. This is Snow Adorable. It comes with an 8x8 paper pad and also this fantastic luxury topper collection. Lots of beautiful foiling on this, and check out this card that my friend Debbie made with the cute squirrel. Look at all the shimmer and shine on this one. Isn't it adorable? And this is our giveaway card for this episode, you guys. Stick around and you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so I'm going to start with the 8x8 paper pad. You're getting 4 of 12 different double-sided designs. Okay, adorable little seal. I love the borders on this one. And then on the opposite side, you're getting sort of the tops of the trees in a snowstorm. It's a nice blue color with some brown on it. Okay, beautiful deer in the forest, and on the opposite side you're getting this kind of gray and white snowflake. All right, and then on this one with the wolf and the mountains and the trees and the snow, and the opposite side of this one, it's really neat. It's a gray and white, and then there's this like pine cones and pine bough print on that. And this one with the little bird sitting on the little stump of a tree. I like the corner embellishment here, kind of a gray brown with snow on it. And then look at this beautiful, it's a different color blue. It's like a medium blue background with the green and brown pine boughs. And then there's some blue like berries mixed in. It's really, really beautiful. All right, on this one, the little corner embellishments here with the pine cones and pine and then, or fir. And then you've got the cute little squirrel. And then on the back, it's a dark blue with the snowflakes. Look at that with the cute little bear. He's so fuzzy and cute, although I would not like to meet him in the woods. And then this is a tan background, and this is kind of a blue, gray, and white border. And then on the opposite side, you get this beautiful mountain range. Sure, I'm not skipping any. Here we go. Cute penguin. And then on the opposite side, getting this like ice and the water feature in the mountains. And this beautiful snowy owl with the border. And then on the back of this one, the back of this one, you're getting the trees and the snow, and then the snow and the top here. The cutest little polar bear. Nice borders on this one, and then what looks like cracking ice on this. It's on the back. And then, oh, an adorable little mouse in his little nest all curled up. Really nice borders on this one. Got kind of this brown gray and then this blue color. And then that is the opposite side. And then what a cute little, I want to say fox, but he looks a little furry for fox. So some sort of snow fox, a winter fox. And then with all the little pine cones and the fir boughs. And then here you've got the cutest little bunny. And on the back, oh yeah, on the back you've got this blue with the green leaves and the little blueberries. I don't know if they're blueberries, but they are blueberries. There we go. All right, adorable. So let's take a look at what's in the topper kit. So cute. For this one, you guys, you're getting 8 foiled die-cut topper sheets, 8 accent foiled cardstock, and 8 printed cardstock. All right, so you're getting multiples of these. Oh, I always try to turn these over and then I get them upside down. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I think I got them right this time. All right, so you're getting 2, and you've got these adorable foiled frames. Really cute. Plenty of little greetings and tags. And I would say from each one of these, you could easily get 3 cards. Focal, focal. These 2 focals could go together. And you've got your tags, probably even 4. Really, really beautiful. And then this one has a border on it, circular ones and ovals, and then all of these small ones, lots of greetings. And then I love the square ones. I tend to use those the most, I think. And then I'm just putting in some rectangles as well. And you've got border here and lots of greetings on this one to share. And then this one has a nice border, and I love the label shape. Lots of greetings. Okay, so now let's get into, these are the ones that have foiled accents on them. You can see those right there. Okay, you're getting 2 of these. Oh, they're just going in all directions here. All right, here's one with a beautiful deer, and then look at this border up here. The foiling on the border. This one also has foiling on this border on the 2 sides. That squirrel is just so cute. Way cuter than the squirrel I have living in my tree in my backyard. Go look at that border and the cutest little polar bear. And then here's the ones that don't have the foiling on them. I love the corner embellishments here and here. And the bunny. Here we've got the cutest little penguin. And our little winter Arctic fox. So cute. And I love the like heavy snowflake here. That's really cute snow scene. Okay. So let's get on with the cards. So for this one, you guys, I'm going to tell you about the card, and then I'm going to tell you how this was our giveaway card. So this one, Debbie made this one out of the Adorable Scorable. So what's really helpful when you make your card base out of the Adorable Scorable is to use a scoreboard. So this is just our little mini scoreboard from Hunkydory, and it's really nice to be able to score them along this line so they fold. And Adorable Scorable is kind of famous for not getting those little cracks and things when you're folding it, but it is nice to pre-score. So let's give you the measurements on this one. This one is 5 inches wide and 6.5 inches tall. And I'm going to open this up. You can see here that Debbie used one of the border papers. She cut it to 6 inches wide with the border at the bottom, and it's 6.5 inches tall. And then on the left side, she scored that at 1 inch right here. Then she went to the top part, and that's featuring the cute little squirrel. And then this one is just about 4 3/8 of an inch wide by 6.5 inches. And then she just glue and or taped that to this fold right here. Okay, so it's taped right there. So it overlaps really nicely. And then you have this straight edge here. Then she used some silver jewel border dazzle stickers along the edges. So cute, even along this edge here. And then for this little guy, she popped out the centerpiece, leaving the interior silver frame and the outer frame, and then glued this to the center and then foam taped these pieces right there. So there is some dimension right there. Foam taped this piece as well. And then of course this is just printed here, glued, and foam taped. Now when you're dealing with a glossy cardstock and things like this, you can use either, we recommend, reaching down to grab something, Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue, or, there we go. You could also use double-sided tapes, okay? These are double stick tapes. We have several different varieties, and I'll list them down below the video. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, below the full color photos of all the projects, down below that are all the supplies that we use listed. You can just add them into your cart, and I'll put those there. And then if you're watching us on YouTube, hello, it'd be great if you would subscribe. It helps our small company. Just look below the video in the description box, you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Because this is really slick stuff, when you are gluing to it, sometimes they can pop off. So you could decide whether or not you wanted to use either glue or double stick tape. All right, so yes, this is our giveaway card, and how this works, you guys, is we're trying to promote that Paper Wishes YouTube channel that I was talking about. So if you're watching us on our webisode page, just hop on over to YouTube, and then you can just search Paper Wishes while you're there. And then while you're there, if you subscribe, that would be great, and then give this video a thumbs up. okay? Like that video and then leave us a comment. And then after about a week, we'll reply to one viewer's comment with congratulations, YouTube username blank. So you gotta know your YouTube username. And it's the name that labels your comment when you leave that, or if you go to your YouTube homepage, you'll see your username there. It's what you signed up for YouTube. Good idea to hit that notification bell, top right-hand corner, so you know when we're announcing our winners. And we do this little card giveaway every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. And you'd have to participate by liking, commenting, and then being a subscriber to each of those videos every day to participate. So just one comment doesn't go for all 3 of those videos. All right, and we would love to send you a card. All right, this next one, so cute. This one Debbie made, and it is a 6.5 by 5 inch card, and so cute. So she took, you guys, the, went to the 8 by 8 book. Let's see if I can find him in here. And she went ahead and used her little scissors and cut out this adorable teddy bear. I know, here we go. So she cut this part out right here, okay? And then she cut all the way around the teddy bear and even left that little border piece in at the top of the head of the teddy bear, and then just sort of took this and took another sheet, covered her entire 6.5 by 5 inch card with this sheet. Took the second one, because you get multiple, and then cut this part of the bear out, and then used a little foam tape, which we love our giant wheel of foam tape. It's 150 feet or 50 yards, 1/2 inch wide continuous foam tape, and just went ahead and added that there so you've got some dimension there. Okay, if you can see that. And then this part right here is actually from the topper kit. So she went ahead and added one with the little fox peeking out, glued this one, foam taped this one, and then foam taped this whole piece right here to the right-hand side. And then if you look at the top and the bottom here, added our white jewel border dazzle stickers. Very, very cute, Debbie. All right, now this one, you guys, this is a slimline card, but it's also a tent fold, so it opens at the top. And for this one, she also used some, she used the 8 by 8, but she used the back of one that had like the forest images on it. Let me see if I can find the same one she did. Oh, come on, Debbie. Which one? Oh, it's this one right here. Okay, so she used this, but she covered the card first with silver Miri cardstock, which of course I forgot to grab. And then she cut this paper down. Remember, the paper is 8 inches tall, okay? And this card is about 8 1/4 inches tall by about 4 inches wide. So that's where the little silver Miri comes in really nicely. She covered that first and then glued her paper over the top of that, leaving that border. And then this is one of the little punch outs from the topper. And then she used one of those interior frames. Remember how they have the centerpiece and then a thin frame and then a thick frame? She used those from one of the other cards and foam taped that all the way around. So there's some nice dimension there. Glued these round pieces, foam taped this one, put one of the borders right down here and foam taped that, and then foam taped the greeting on top of it. There's lots of dimension on this card, but this one would be really easy to mail. There's not so much that it would be a problem with mailing it. All right, for our last card, this one is 6.5 by 5 inches. And when I made this one, you guys, I cut from the card front, I cut 2 3/4 of an inch from the card front flap on the right side. I just cut that with my paper cutter, cut that out. And then this part I left intact, this left side of the card. But once I had it opened, okay, and I covered the front of this with that blue paper that had those really pretty pine boughs. I used this on my card front flap. So once I had that covered, then you guys, I took my scoreboard and I opened my entire card, and then I just scored that at 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches from this edge right here, right on the center of this little flap piece. And then I covered the inside also using the 8 by 8 paper pad, making sure I used one with a border. And then just right here, I foam taped one of the greetings so that I could prop that open. So it's like, it's an easel card, but there's more going on here. So I think that looks really nice just sitting on a table. So once I did that, then I took some foam tape and I took this piece right here with the silver frame intact, and I foam taped that only right here along that bottom edge. Okay, so that when it lifted up, you could just prop it. And then on this side, went ahead and glued this little oval, foam taped this piece, and then you'll notice there's some of these little snowflakes. I absolutely love these. These are Hunkydory die cut parchment snowflakes, and we got these in recently. And they come with 12 sheets just like this, all different sizes of snowflakes. And you guys, you can just punch them out really easily. Okay, and then I just layered mine. So right here I put one under this piece, and then I glued this to the card, and then I put a little foam tape on this one and put it on the center. On this one I glued this, but then I added a little white jewel snowflake dazzle and added that to the center there. And then same on this one, glued this here, glued this one here, and then foam taped that there. Then I just added a few more of these little snowflakes around, and it's just, I think, pretty charming the way it stands up like that. Just a little half easel card, really. All right, you guys, so we have a fantastic money saver on this collection. There is a lot to play with. So, you know, maybe you finished your Christmas cards, maybe not. A lot of these sentiments are geared towards Christmas, but the majority of them are winter wishes. So how fun for winter birthdays or just because cards. We don't get out very much to see our friends in the winter because the weather's so terrible. So sit home and make some beautiful cards for the winter and send them to your friends. Don't forget the money saver is right there on the right hand side. All the items are listed down below. So if you were interested in Dazzle sticker or these parchment snowflakes, they're all listed down below the video. And if you're watching us over on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and it'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page where you can get in on that money saver deal. Thanks for joining me, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.